everybody, it is me, Topo here, with yet another exciting movie review of the movie Kick-Ass. A very highly anticipated movie by myself, based on a comic book by Mark Millar and John Romita Jr. that I really enjoyed. Let me just tell you, this movie lives right up to the hype. Love the fucking movie. So let's talk about why I love the fucking movie. The plot involves a nerdy guy named Dave Lewinsky, I believe his name is. I don't know, something Polish. But he's like a loser. Can't get the girl. Is socially awkward just in general. Loves comic books and decides that he's going to try to be a superhero. Like, this movie is set more in like a real-world setting than a regular comic book movie. Being a superhero is a lot harder than he expected, and he ends up getting his ass kicked, and things are a little more difficult than he expects. But through a chance of coincidence, he ends up getting internet famous, and he continues his superhero career. In the course of that superhero career, he runs into a young girl who is like a fucking crazy Roadrunner-esque ninja named Hit Girl, and then her father, who is a Batman character named Big Daddy. And throughout the course of the story, I won't give the whole thing away, they try to topple down this evil mob kingpin. And that's the plot. Now, let me tell you why this movie's fantastic. One, the action sequences are some of the best action sequences I've seen since John Woo, back in his prime. I mean, we're talking Hard-Boiled, we're talking The Killer. The action sequences are kinetic and amazing and awesome. Just fantastic gunplay, fantastic, just over-the-top violence. Not really bloody. A lot of us talked about this movie by critics about how reprehensible it was and how it was terrible and too violent and involving kids and stuff. And I mean, I'm clearly desensitized to all this stuff, but it really wasn't that bad. I mean, a lot of bad guys die, but it really wasn't gory, per se. I mean, things do happen that are pretty violent, but I never really considered it to be gory. Definitely chaotic and violent, but gory not so much. But the action sequences, seriously, some of the best action sequences I've seen in forever. I can't even say another movie recently that I thought the action sequences were made as well as this movie. The characters are great. This movie actually gives you like a decent plot with actual, three-dimensional characters. It's not just an action movie with cardboard cutout characters that go nowhere. You actually care about the characters. Now, of course, they changed a few things from the comic, but honestly, I think the story that they gave you in the movie was actually more fleshed out than the one you got in the comic. I don't think the things that they had in the comic would have worked in a film, but it's still a good adaptation of the comic, if that makes any sense. Ugh, excuse me. Having some digestive issues. But what else? Everybody's great in this. The actress that steals the show would be the girl that plays Hit Girl. Child actors have a tendency to either, be great in a movie like The Sixth Sense, or most of the time ruin a movie, like the kid that played Anakin in Phantom Menace. Kids, it's a tricky business with kid actors, because, like I said, it's one extreme or the other. They're either great or terrible. But this girl is fantastic. She steals the show. She does a really good job. Now, a lot of people get turned off because, it's an 8-year-old girl slaughtering people, or 11-year-old, however she is. But it's really well done, and it's funny. It's got everything. It's funny, action-packed, decent plot, great direction. Just a fantastic movie. I can't recommend it enough. I fucking loved it. Nick Cage is great. He does like an Adam West voice. I don't know. Just go see it. Just go frickin' see it. I was told the last review that I'd go on too long. So I'm just going to leave it as short and sweet. Go see Kick-Ass. It's fucking awesome. It's one of the best action movies that you're going to see ever. So enjoy. See you later. Bye.